toll-free. It's not just a job, it's an adventure.
The ultimate bubble has the ultimate flavors.
Juicy orange, wild strawberry, and now, brand new banana.
Soft and juicy. Bubblicious has the ultimate flavors. Delicious. The ultimate bubble has the ultimate flavors. Taste so unreal, they'll blow you away. Bubblicious.
From rock's new wave comes K-Tel's Rock 80, starring Pat Benatar. Hot licks from the Knack, Blondie, and Joe Jackson.
Is she really going out with him?
Platinum Power from Cheap Trick, the Ramones, and Gary Newman. Pretenders. Rock 80, a killer, cut after cut, in tune with the 80s from K-Tel. It's in stores now.
Share the good times with your friends. Make friends with Jacobazzi. Make friends with the wine so pure and rare. It's made to share, share a little laughter and lightness. Sip a smile, Jacobazzi style. Make friends with Jacobazzi. Naturally pure, Jacobazzi, naturally pure. Panasonic Platinum.
Listen to the power of platinum. Panasonic Platinum. Get into the power of platinum. Get a Panasonic Platinum box.
Wow, Earth, Wind, and Fire!
Stereo, AM, FM, cassette. Platinum is the power to get two-way speakers, woofers, tweeters to carry the beat right into the street. Go platinum. Panasonic Platinum. Panasonic Platinum.
The second and third waves contain faster traffic and a few crocodiles instead of logs. You can jump on the back of a crocodile and ride him safely, but never on his jaws. From time to time, a beast begins to appear in one of the bays. When formed, it will kill Frogger, so either wait until it disappears or pass it by. The shrinking bar at the bottom of the screen represents how much time Frogger has to make it into a bay. Therefore, the most direct route to the top of the screen is the best route. Wave 4 adds the hazard of a snake on the median strip. Watch in slow motion how when it tries to corner us, we simply slip back into the traffic. With the snake successfully eluded, we continue on our merry way.
From stalking the chat rooms to knocking on the door, Dateline's hidden cameras have caught a string of men in the act, showing up for a date with a minor they thought was home alone. But you might be surprised at the men arriving next. Again, we want to remind you that some of what you're about to see is sexually explicit. Here's Chris Hansen.
During our investigation, there's a parade of men walking up the driveway, through the garage, and into the house. 19 men in 3 days. In almost every case, the man engaged in sexually explicit internet conversations with a person posing as a young teen. And as you'll hear later, most of them said they'd never done it before and would never actually have sex with a minor.
Did you bring beer?
No, I think we can stop and get some on the way.
And perhaps more shocking than the number of men is who they are. Our background checks uncover men leading double lives, men you would never suspect involved in this potentially illegal activity. This man letting himself into our house makes his living working with children. He's a special education teacher. Dell is now posing as a boy the man's expecting to meet.
Just sit at the kitchen counter for a minute.
Where are you? Oh, okay.
I need to get my new shorts on.
Okay.
The teacher, Stephen Benoff, believes he's been chatting online about sex with a boy named Brandon who says he's 13. And how old do you think the teacher is? He's 54 and married. When I confront him, at first he says he thought Brandon was an adult.
Well, he said he was 23. What's the problem?
I have the transcript. That's what the problem is. Brandon said he was 13.
13?
13.
And the teacher knows this because Brandon told him online he was 13.
You talk about oral sex, anal sex, and all the different things that you'd like to do with him. What are you doing here?
I thought I would come see him, but...
Come see him for what?
I wanted to meet him.
While online, our 13-year-old decoy asked the teacher to bring condoms. Did he?
Mm-hmm.
You did. You have them in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say about your intent?
Well, I always have them with me, but...
What is a 54-year-old man doing coming to this home to see a 13-year-old boy?
I obviously made a big mistake.
And he...
Power on. Captain Power and and the soldiers of the future. Earth 2147. The legacy of the Metal Wars, when man fought machine and machines won. Biodreads, monstrous creations that hunt.
I mean, be honest. I mean, this is sweet, don't get me wrong, but really, oh, that's kind of creepy. How many of you guys half expect me to show up on one of those episodes? Sorry, that was a little sudden. Should have given you guys a little volume mixer there. Danganronpa's a little quirky. It's a little quirky. Shit don't happen, you know. Born out for the boy Grape Coon. It's a voice for all the people in love with 2D women that couldn't speak up because society wouldn't let them. That's the thing about being in love with the 2D lady. You don't have to say anything. Yeah, the OST is fucking great. Keps us too smart for it. All anime boys are illegal? Yes, they are. Who's Grape Coon? Is this a real thing? I'll read up on it. What's up, Morgan Farts? Hey, Jesse, Plizzy. What's up, Bushfires? Palm Primus Zero. Hey, reader. Alright, now that I've forgotten everything that's going on, yes, I guess this is... oh, whatever. I'm not going to talk about it if I don't know what it is. I promise I won't show up on Dateline. Got to review the evidence. Bush fries, my bad. Yeah, I flipped it. Thanks for spelling it out for me, literally. Do I look Australian to you? A little bit. A little upside down. Oh, the penguin. I gotcha. I fell in love with the anime penguin. I hear ya. Could the possibility of you watching anime as a stream work? I suppose it could. Shit. Yeah, I need to actually read all this stuff again to remind myself. All this crap. I guess if it was like a simulcast sort of thing, where I'm like, I'm starting this episode 1, 2, 3, and then it's just me ranting at an anime, I guess. Could happen, but I don't see the point. I also don't think I'd have that much to add. Okay, so they traded rooms, there's a replica sword. I don't remember what the deal with the toolkit is. Remains unopened. Okay, so there's a toolkit there. I would pay for drunk stream of Funhouse watching anime? I wouldn't mind. I think it'd be pretty funny if I put together a playlist and made them watch it. And they were getting more and more drunk. Alright. I was fractured. Wrist was glittery at the joint's location. Hands appear to be completely clean except for the index finger of the left hand, which has some blood on it. Oh, because that's right, she wrote Leon upside down. But they think it's 11037. That's the only, like, breakthrough I've made so far. But it's going to be watching an action anime, and you replicate the action in real time as you're watching. Well, all I'd have to do is turn on my webcam, because that's what I do whenever I watch an action anime anyway. I just got done, so truth be told, the reason I'm late is I was just watching an episode of Mob Psycho 100, and I had to fly around my living room and blow up a parking garage. So, you know what it is. What's up, Enzymatic? Why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's called, winter, man. I guess it's fall. No. Getting into the spooky months! The spooky cold months! Oh yeah, her bathroom door didn't fit properly. That may have some link to the tools that were in her room. So wait a minute. Makoto's didn't, and then the knob was broken. And the screws were removed, so that does imply, even though they're there in that picture, does imply that the tool set was there, but it was unopened, right? It remains unopened, and there's no evidence of it ever having been used. I'm wondering, since this is the first trial I've been through, kind of wondering how much they expect you to know going in and how much they expect you to put together during the trial. Accuse everyone of every crime, it's the only way. Makoto fucked you up because of Yakuza? I haven't gotten to Makoto in Yakuza yet. Yeah, Mob Psycho 100 is based on my life. Well, Enzymatic, not a lot of people know this, but every anime is based on my life. It's true. Mob Psycho is better than One Punch? I haven't finished it yet. But I gotta be honest, so far I like One Punch Man more. Mob Psycho is getting very stereotypically anime. There's an evil organization, there was like a brotherly rivalry. It started off really cool. That it's like One Punch Man who didn't care about being a hero, and also someone who was taking advantage of him. but it dropped. It settled right back down into anime real quick. What's up, Guppy? I'm pretty good, man. I'm a little tired. I did a lot of rushing around to cook dinner, do laundry, some other odds and ends. So I like get home at 6:30, which means I have about 90 minutes to take care of all that stuff before I'm scheduled to stream, which is why I was late. I'm still trying to figure that stuff out. I'm trying to figure out what I can... Wombo, no. Boku no Pico, no, no, no. That is the one that has no place in my life. So hold on a minute. What if... Never mind. I was gonna say... I'm trying to think of a diplomatic way to phrase it, because the idea isn't bad, but I can't think of a way to verbalize it that doesn't make it terrible. Something like Boku no Pico was based on my life, but when I was, like, 6, does that make it remotely appropriate? Remotely? No? Probably not? I don't know. How was Japan? Because I'm actually thinking in about a month, or visiting in a month. I think, what would I do? Time of the Baron, it was amazing. Japan was beautiful. And I would go back. It's shockingly easy, too, to get around without the, without knowing the language. The entire society is based around not really interacting with people, which makes it pretty easy to not interact with people. It's funny, like, all the stereotypes that you learn through anime and stuff are true. They're just all much more robust. Like, they're more... It's not that, like, Japanese people are subdued and antisocial. It's that... And this is the impression I got. It's that the entire society was so focused on being polite. Like, being polite and treating people, or not making assumptions about anybody, that they would never presume that a shopper wanted to be talked to, or wanted to make eye contact. Something like that. So... The entire time I was there, I felt largely unjudged, unharassed, and catered to, which is pretty cool. Like, it's just like, everything was so considerate. Every machine was easy to use and easy to understand. Every process was very simple. They're all about saving the face of other people. Yeah. You really get that sense there. Like, you were afforded every opportunity to not make a fool of yourself. But I'm sure you could if you really wanted to. Just got back from Japan on honeymoon. Went there because of when Lawrence went there a while ago. Wow, Mandela. Well, congratulations. I hope you had a great honeymoon. Where did you go? That sounds pretty cool. What's up, Captain Buttbeard? Thank you for the Prime sub. Oh, yeah, and somebody, like, threw a bunch of pennies at me. Thank you for that. I'm sorry. Walk around saying Gomenasai to everybody. And everyone and everything. Yes, a lot of bowing. Jacob, thank you for the Prime sub. And Little Guppy, yes, thank you for the handful of bits. Say you can trip into a girl's breasts and later be forced to form a love triangle. It just kind of forms around you. They spring up. It just has a way of happening. What's up, Pick? Alright, I'm slowly piecing my goddamn memory back together. Burnt clothing had some blood on it. It was a shirt cuff. Don't fall into anyone's tids. Well, if you trip, though, you can't help it. If you're late to school and you're running and you just trip, rounding a corner, you just trip and fall. You can't blame someone for that. Come on now. That's just a misunderstanding. The society is very passive people that aren't confrontational at all. I'm actually going for an interview to be a TA in teaching English. Had a lot to learn about culture and language. Pretty different from American culture. Yeah. I wonder how quickly I could adjust. It felt... I liked being there. It made sense to me. But I also might be... That might be a side effect... Oh, I don't have any of these yet. That's right. That might be a side effect of, like, they were so nice that I felt like it made sense. I'm sure I am 100% positive there's a lot to it I don't get. Because I've never lived there. What ended up being the issue of the South Park video? Jacob, I don't know. I do not know. Still... That is an interesting thing that will take some time to follow up on, and I had some higher priorities today, unfortunately. Oh yeah. Yellowstone might blow up. Oh, Jess! Here we go! This is it. You only waited like, what, a year and a half? I don't know. Okay. I gotta pay attention now. Okay. Oh, it's lagging for you, Enzo? Yeah, I have dropped and continue to drop some packets, so it might get a little choppy, but holy shit! Why is this? Should his face be freaking out like that in the corner there? Oh, whatever. Oh, Enzo, you've only heard Monokuma in English? His first trial is almost an insult to anyone with half a brain for the ending? Do you mean it like contradicts itself, or it opens a plot hole? Oh yeah, no spoilers by the way. First time I played this, so. Small amounts of lag still watchable. Yeah, sorry guys. I think that's just going to be how Twitch is tonight. This is actually one of the better weeknights. It's usually really bad. Or worse. This is why I did make it a policy to do YouTube during the week. And I was also like, this feels like more of a Twitch game. What an odd detail. Oh, there are just 16 seats. That's all. Oh boy. Non-stop debate. I would very much like to hear more, yes. Yep. Alright. We're just hitting buttons now. Alex from Kingdom Hearts is in this? What, the voice actor? Or actress, sorry. Could be either. Sean, you want this to be a series on Funhouse? Man, visual novels are not Let's Playable. I guess somebody recommended a visual novel Let's Play to me before that they said was good. I don't think I followed up on it. Or that never happened. I can't... At this point, my memory's kind of ringing a bell on it, but not quite. If you guys know any Let's Play or visual novel Let's Plays that you actually really like, link them to me because I'd like to see what they look like. I can't imagine a way that it's interesting, unless they just play it. They'll read some stuff. They'll yell at it, boo blah blah boo anime. I can't believe this girl. Blah blah blah. And then they just cut and ripple delete everything. But then how do you even have context for what's going on if the audience can't read along and understand the story and the I don't know, man. Truth bullets. Okay. Truth cylinder. Yep. Visual novels that are hentais have made it onto the channel. Yeah, and those videos didn't do very well. They genuinely didn't. So I have experimented. This is why I'm saying it doesn't work all that well. Truth bullets. Run time you'll automatically fail. This is weird. Don't do visual novels. I kind of agree. Dodger does good anime Let's Plays, but I think she's managed to develop an audience that is very into that. Dodger? Why? Alright. I'll check it out. Press heart to continue. Is that... This is what comes up when I Googled it. If I have an opinion on the game, this game? I mean, I like it so far. Dodger's audience is extremely weeb. Cool. Oh, so each piece of evidence is a... Hold on a minute. What? I was just looking for this. Okay, aim, silencer, fast forward argument, handbook, truth bullet, select truth bullet, concentrate. Oh, Doki Doki Literature Club. Sorry. I really liked it. Full disclosure, I don't think I completely finished it. And I don't know how to describe where I am without sorry, I'm plugging my phone. Without spoiling it, and I don't want to do that. So that's where I am. But I really like it. I'm gonna poke back at it and see if there's more to it. I think there might be a little bit. Press hardest for vlog channel, but use this one for gameplay. Alright, thank you. Hold on. It might autoplay a trailer, and it was about to. Alright. Cool. I'll check it out. Thank you, Chris Butler. I don't know why I called you Chris Butler at that time. Carter's room. So wait. What? Shit! I already hit the wrong button. Wait. Oh, okay. So it prompts you pretty hard then. Holy shit, this music. Big thing is that she does voices for all the characters, and often will play through a game with someone else who will do commentary and other voices with her. Really fun stuff to put on in the background. Ah, so it's she basically turns it into an audiobook. Chris on YouTube, Butler on Twitch, still better than Christopher? Alright, I'll never be Christopher. This is a blind run to Toba. I've never played this before. Contradictions, argument will repeat, and a group of statements and words appear in a different color. Oh! So they pretty much highlight you. So it'll say, here's the thing that you can match with something, and it's just up to you to match it. That is actually way less intense than I thought it was going to be. Fast forward to holding on B. Oh, so yeah, this is Ace Attorney. You rotate through, except Ace Attorney didn't highlight the phrases that you had evidence to contradict. Yeah, we just did, well, whatever, hey. What is it, this one? Okay, hold on. Bang, motherfucker! There's fake ones thrown in? Okay, that's cool. I like that. Cool. Objection. I still find it weird when you call me by Jared on YouTube. I don't think I'll actually be called by my real name at RTX next year. Hey man. These days names are self-appointed. I'll call anyone what they choose to be called, and I'll try and remember if it's different on different platforms. I'll try my best. I think I'm abnormally loud tonight. This game is loud, that's why. I'm like yelling over the game except I'm wearing a headset. I gotta remember I don't have to project so much. Or pour a little water on myself. Damn it. Damn it, Resonator. So in situations like this where they're talking through evidence, you don't have to contradict anything or worry about that? It was one accident, Val. It's not my fault. Blame the children. Alright. Cool. So, can you... I imagine later you have to rotate the bullet in between... Like, that shows you all the things? Like, it rotates through, you have all of these bullets, and you have to match the right one to the right thing? Well, that's not really contradiction, that's just, like, supporting evidence. Okay. Alright, well there you go. Oh, so it's anything that's different. Any kind of contradiction. Did you play Fractured But Whole on Funhouse? Yes, that'll go on YouTube tomorrow. Go live on YouTube tomorrow. I guess... Yeah, I guess since the publish is up, that's the reason I've been playing Stick of Truth. Because I actually really liked it, and I want to catch up before the game comes out. +1, I go by my actual name, because I made a fucking terrible username forever ago that has no nickname. Ability? That's not so bad. Wait, so you're just trying to call it contractions only? Or contradictions? I don't know. That's what I thought, but it doesn't seem to be the case. It's like any conflicting information. Also, it's the only thing. Cool. Fuck. This game looks so much cooler now. Stuff that doesn't seem right, yeah. Like, it's not exactly outright lies, but more things that aren't 100% accurate. This is the first trial, so I'm just assuming this is like a tutorial. I'm getting that. I got a little intimidated because they kind of hit you with all the controls and all the mechanics right away. Or at least that information is there and you can get to it. So I was like, holy shit, like concentrate, okay, reload bullets, change thing, like shoot guy, okay, aim there. No. The game's actually easing me into it pretty normally. Oh boy. It's a lot of info to get at once. It is, but you don't need it all right away, so it's actually not that bad. Stream lagging, timely, yeah, that might be happening. I just have trouble streaming to Twitch on the weeknights. I apologize about that. The only option is to stream on YouTube, which actually works pretty well most of the time. Lawrence, do you think the definition of a thing follows and does not precede the substance of a thing? I think it depends on what the thing is. Some things have substance before they're defined. At least if you're putting it in terms of syntax. First stream in a year where I've been able to see what's happening on the stream. NBN. What is that? SD. Do you get better internet? I would love to hear more. Dr. Walrus, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. Concentrate. Time to slow down. Steady your aim. Focus. Are there times where there are like multiple statements on the screen at once, like everybody's shouting at the same time? That would be kind of cool. Then you have to slow down to read it all. That's a neat combination of terms and function. Government came around and gave us all slightly better speeds. Well, that's fucking awesome. I'm glad you can watch. It still kind of sucks that you can still only stream SD video. I don't know what Ali's account is. Can I read that here? Or do I just have to... Oh yeah. She said she was in the dining hall. I remember now. Oh yeah, JGM. The Screw Attack podcast thing where they talk about streaming 24/7. Yeah, I mean, I hope it works. It's a cool idea. I saw some people in the comments saying there were a couple of other channels that had already tried something like that. So I guess that's a good thing to look to if that sort of model is viable and entertaining. I like Toko. I like spiteful women. So yeah, that's right. I meant to tweet out about it because it's a. I respect the initiative. There's something that played first before this trial. Yeah, there's a whole sequence where you get introduced to the school and then have like a investigation thing. So far, it's pretty structurally similar to Phoenix Wright, which is okay because I really like Phoenix Wright. So this is kind of like a slightly edgier, way more anime Phoenix Wright, and that's pretty good. Got a great soundtrack too. Really cool visual design. But then again, I'm still a baby in this game. I haven't even done like one loop yet. If you can correctly guess the trap, you get a gold star. Given the timing of the question, I'm gonna guess. I already forgot her name. Toko? I'm not good with names. The spiteful woman. Yeah, Toko. Okay, at least I wasn't that bad. I'm gonna guess her. Him. That's what I'm gonna guess. Don't tell me if it's true or not. Yeah, no spoilers. I guess that there is a trap at all is a spoiler. I don't care. Still into Toko. Oh man, they're gonna fight. Every dude in the room just like clenches just a little bit. Hello, 16 Weblia. You still appreciate me. Good. I'm glad I haven't driven you away. Aoi is hot. Yeah, I think I can agree with that. She seems nice and genuine, which are things that I like. She seems that way. She may not be, but right now it's just like, you just seem like a normal person who tries to do the right thing. And hot. Come on. Accomplice. One who does the killing will get to graduate. Interesting. Ooh, Mithril Sage. Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. I'd be okay with any of the girls in this gaming killing me. I mean, I guess that'd be a pretty good way to go. I'd fuck all of them, but that's just me. The dudes too? There's some pretty tough boys here. I like the dude who screams a lot. He might be my favorite. My ex really wanted to fuck the pink-haired one in this game. I don't remember her. Is it like the really white gothic one? Tell him, Kodo. I don't know that I'd want Hifumi in on that. I mean, he seems cool and all, but maybe he doesn't get to join in on the massive anime bang sesh. And thus the problem is settled, or the question is answered. Want that giant scarred buff dude with the white hair? I feel like he's changed my worldview. He's a man's man. That's right. That's a real dude right there. A real doodly dude. Ride or die for Hifumi. Hifumi's pretty great. She's the game developer? No, I know Jess. I'm aware. The game makes it pretty clear. Oh yeah. Ishimaru. How's The Evil Within 2? I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I am excited to play more of it. By the grace of God, I was able to get access to it on PC, and it's even better on PC. 60 FPS, man, and above, and it looks a lot better on PC too. So I'm really, really excited about that. Sakura flexes so hard the killer confesses and everyone goes home. Timely. I just have to get her with the right truth bullet. Oh. Huh. Oh, it couldn't have been her. Took it to somebody? Huh. Interesting. So she was the accomplice. Nothing gay about suffocating on tids. Not really, no. Doesn't imply any truly sexual contact. What a great way to go. Man. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Oh, shit. 16 Weblia. Thanks for the sub. Because you did that, I'm going to play a good song that I heard today. To do that first, I have to wait for it to load. So what is this, like Clue and Ace Attorney combined? It's mostly just... It's like Ace Attorney, but with the anime dialed way up. Which, I posit is a wonderful thing. Let's see here. Gotta find my history. Yeah, it's on this album. I think it was this track. I got to actually edit some shit today. Which means I was able to listen to some music. Was this? Yeah, it was totally this one. I'm just gonna let... you know what? The song's so good. Fuck it. I'm gonna play a decent chunk of it. About 2 minutes or so, so... Fuck yeah, sub. Let's get funky.
Hello. Oh, it's you again. Say what now? You wanna what? You gotta work. Ain't nothing wrong with some digression. Ain't got no time for your aggression. I'm pulling out of this oppression. I'm sick and tired of your obsessing. You better learn your lesson. These streets ain't kind to no one. These streets ain't kind to no. No, these streets ain't kind to no one. These streets ain't kind to no. Baby, I ain't got no time to waste. TikTok will stop. We gotta make it work. Work your shit out. Come on, you better work. Work your shit out. Oh, you better work. You better work. It's not the price, but what you choose.
Ooh, man. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. From that band, I should be specific. So that is a group. Really hard to figure out how to pronounce their name. Moulinex, I think. Moullinex. And name of the track is Work It Out. I'll bang it into chat for you guys. Work It Out, featuring Fritz Helder. I think that album came out in the last couple of weeks. But I've listened to Molinex for a while. Molinex, I don't know. I think they're French. Anyway, they got some good stuff. Holy crap. I just looked at the single art for Work It Out. That's awesome. Holy shit. Do you guys, okay, there's a single for Work It Out. You guys should look up the cover art to that. You don't have to, but you should. Okay, let's get back. We got murders to solve. She was killed with it. Wait. That is kind of a good point. Fuck. Just saw it, yeah. Craig, did I ever finish Persona 5? I remember seeing a bit of it a while ago. You're at the museum boss. Oh, I'm well past that now. The problem is I am at or past even the updated date that Atlas didn't want you to stream past. So I got to the beginning of the game basically. That's where I'm at. I'm in that dungeon. So I don't think I can stream it anymore. And I need to actually time might have caught up with my save file. I need to go back in there and just finish that game off. Uh-oh. What's up, B-Ham? It's been a while. Speaking of good music, you ever watch Samurai Champloo? Just missed it. Holy fuck, it was good. Soundtrack is incredible. Yeah. Now that show was really fucking great. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh, Kyoko. Kickflips. Was this the elegant lady that your boyfriend wanted to have sex with? Yeah, what do you want about? Oh, it was? Great. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. But, what is it like feeling like you are competing with a drawn picture? Or did you even see it that way? Oh, did I say boy? Well, who cares? Hangman's Gambit. Yeah, I definitely would. Sorry, Kickflips. I get these things wrong. Wait, am I confused right now? Did I mix it up with somebody else? I may be very confused. Important phrase related to the incident question. Junko? Letters flying around on... What? You have to spell out a word, huh? Okay, sure. Suffer damage. Ex-girlfriend. Really wanted to fuck Junko. Okay. Never mind. Got it. She might be from the second game. Assumed hetero. My bad. Old thinking. Oh, not trying to make him stream it? Yeah, no, I'm... What the fuck? This is a weird minigame. Hair? Why does the color matter? What's up, Trust Some Thoughts? That's a pretty great name. Go for vowels? What, to start? I'll go with an H. Oops. Nope. Alright, well, I guess I'll just guess. It's not H. Why do they keep showing me H? Now they're only showing me H's. I don't... Oh! So, if you wait long enough, they'll only show you the right letters? I don't understand that game at all. Maybe it'll make sense later. Not assuming sex gender is harder sometimes. I'm trying to. No harm was meant, so I hope no harm was taken. I wanted to call you Larson once years ago, and I'd like to sincerely apologize for this thing you've forgotten. I think I actually remember that. I thought it was weird, because that's the only time it's ever happened. It's totally cool. They're just giving you... oh, they're giving you shit because Rad and most of us are being gay as hell is such a big thing in the Discord. Oh, okay. So you should listen to Clarence Clarity. I did. I don't remember it offhand because I listened to a whole lot of music, but if I played a little bit back to myself, I'd probably remember the album. I probably need to, or the album art sometimes jogs my memory too. My question still stands though. What does it feel like to compete with a two-dimensional picture? That's the kind of thing, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't vocalize, because that seems like a rude thing to say. I know you're here and all, but I would really like to fuck this picture. Or I find this thing much more arousing than you. Maybe those things aren't implied. Maybe I'm being too close-minded about it. No Death Cuphead speedrun? I'm thinking about it, Death Accelerated. Not a legit speedrun, of course, but just playing through it and getting S-ranks on stuff. I'm really enjoying that. But yeah, Pick, I actually was listening to Great Good Fine OK today. I really, really liked it. A lot. A couple of EPs and then the album they put out in 2016? 17? Good point. Biological father, gonna go now? Bye, chat. Goodbye.
どうして髪の毛が落ちてなかったんだろう。もちろん犯人が掃除したからよ。自分ってことはそう犯人が部屋の持ち主だとは考えられないの。
Listen to Let It Die soundtrack. I haven't. I started that game, but I just never went back to it. I feel like I would really like it. I'm gonna go back to it.
いいえ。大義君が犯人じゃないって根拠は他にもあるわよ。聞かせてもらおうか。現場となったシャワールーム周辺の状況を舞園さんは最初に部屋で襲われ、
犯人はその後を追ってシャワールームに入った。
その時犯人はすんなりどういう意味です犯人はシャワールームに入る際、その証拠だってはっきりと。
犯人が手こずった証拠ってシャワールームのドアノブのことだよね。
Yeah, Pickett. It was pretty much up my alley.
どうしたんだ。壊されてたんだよ。僕の部屋のシャワールーム。
I guess I would prefer a few more upbeat tracks, like exciting poppy tracks, but it was still really good. Really, no major complaints. Is the game audio too loud? I can lower it if I need to. Seems really for Annihilation. No, did you ask about that last stream? Maybe I did. Or maybe you did.
犯人がシャワールームの鍵をこれが苗木君が犯人と考えられない根拠。もう一つの部屋の持ち主ではありえない行動よ。
自分の部屋のドアを壊すはずねってか？でも壊すしかねえんだったら壊すだろう。ありえねえってほどじゃねえだろ。
そうまだわからないのね。もう一度事件の流れを振り返ってみましょうか。
Possible I've been brain fart moments. It may be me too. I don't remember.
きっとわかるはずよ。
Oh, kickflips. What's going on? Oh no. The host of your Minecraft server got really weird the moment you turned 18? It's just when the music ramps up, so understandable. Kind of drown you out a little. Not anything terrible. Yeah. I'll bump it down a bit. This is a loud game. I don't know why that is, but they do a pretty good cover of Easy Lover with Panama Wedding. Oh, that's awesome. I like Panama Wedding a lot. Sure. Okay. Essentially only one layer contradiction. Not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Okay. Slide because it's intense. What's up, Kala? Was finally fucked off and started doing ponies and diapers on DeviantArt. Alright, well. He found his place in the world. Each influences you will fail. You'll have to rely on logic to determine if spots are actually lies or contradictions. Alrighty. So I guess eventually there will be multiple contradictions and multiple bullets, and you have to find the right combo? So if you did take my great advice and listen to Clarence, can you remember, did you enjoy? I do remember enjoying it. I do remember thinking, like, I'll listen to more of this. Miasma, no, I haven't played Divinity Original Sin 2 yet, but I really intend to. Why can't dudes just, like, understand social cues and not be creeps? Line, I have a long answer for that. It's not as simple as it sounds. Also, so... I have enough distance from being teenage now that, well, shit, I can't... Thing is, I want to lay this out. Some dudes have autism, that is true. I want to lay this out, but I also can't do that and play the game at the same time. So I'll just play the game. The main room. I don't remember what the door frame information was. The short answer is autism. No, that's not fair. I think, no. Whoop. I missed. Whoa, okay, that goes down pretty quick. Oh, okay, so there are chunks on the right are the dialogue. Okay. Okay. So, alright. Here's my thing about that. And there's a lot, there's patterns I see, and I don't know where they come from, so I won't profess to knowing them. But, provided you have a discussion with the presumption that, like, gender norms and, like, gendered behavior, provided you accept all the stereotypes of all of those. Not they're all true for everybody, because they're not. Well, let's just say, for the sake of the patterns that I perceive, let's just say, for the sake of that those things are true. Provided that, let's also say that men either societally are told to be the aggressor, or because they, through whatever combination of factors, they tend to be more aggressive in social situations about romance and engagement and things like that. Whether you attribute that to social conditioning or biology, whatever. Now, the dance as it's supposed to go, right? Is the dude initiates, and the man or woman that person is initiating on. You know what? Let me throw gender out of it, because the point still stands. Let's say, in these situations, there is an initiator. Miss again. Interesting. There's an initiator and someone who responds to it. That's two people. And that exchange of, hey, I'm interested in you, and then the response being, hey, I'm not interested in you, that's two things that have to go correctly, right? The initiation has to be appropriate, and the response has to be subtle, but understandable. So, neither party is going to be good at that without trying it, without practicing. Guys that are so paranoid... There are guys that are so paranoid they'll upset someone or hurt someone that they never try. And then you can just say, well, get some confidence. But you cannot have confidence in something you have never done. Never happens. So, you're essentially asking somebody with no confidence to initiate something. Well, you're not. But somebody with no confidence to learn confidence has to force themselves to initiate. And then, since they have never been in that situation before, they're not going to know how to interpret signs and respond to them. That unfortunately comes from practice, or if they have a really good friend that can lay it out for them, and they're in a place where they can learn and, like, listen and understand that, it's going to get awkward at some point. There are some people who are oblivious, intentionally oblivious. There are some people who want what they want and don't care, or don't stop to consider how it is from anyone else's perspective. That's bad. But I think it's only natural for there to be some awkwardness in that phase, just because everyone's trying to figure that out on their own. Whether you were initiating that contact or receiving that contact. Account for culture on top of gender? Sure. I shouldn't have included gender from the start. I think that that point exists being agendered. I think it's purely, if you purely drill it down into someone who initiates interest and the person who receives the interest and responds in kind, whether that's, yes, I'm interested in you too, or, dude, this is fucking creepy, no. Dr. Waller says, growing up as an Asian Indian, parents spoiled their sons. They're raised getting what they want, when they want. Not so much for girls, but they do get spoiled also. This is assuming at least upper middle class wealth. I grew up practically poor, so I don't have that luxury. So when they're in a social situation where they don't get what they want, the creepiness comes out because they can't accept the no. I'll ignore any, I guess, indications to the opposite. No, I understand. I've known the type. Not Asian Indian, but kids that have never not gotten what they wanted. Alright, well, Stephanie's home, so I'll be right back.
Stronghold and fortress of Lord Dread, feared ruler of this new order. But from the fires of the Metal Wars arose a new breed of warrior, born and trained to bring down Lord Dread and his Bio-Dread Empire. They were soldiers of the future, mankind's last hope. Their leader, Captain Jonathan Fowler, master of the incredible power suits which transform each soldier into a one-man attack force. Major Matthew Hawk Masterson, fighter in the sky. Lieutenant Michael Tank Ellis, ground assault unit. Sergeant Robert Scout Baker, espionage and communications. And Corporal Jennifer, pilot chase, tactical systems expert. Together they form the most powerful fighting force in Earth's history. Their creed, to protect all life. Their promise, to end Lord Dread's rule. Their name, Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future.
To beat Clashman, start in the bottom corner and don't shoot the floating pipe people. To get past this guy, jump out, then jump back. Hit Clashman in the air to kill him, but watch out for his bombs. To get the Heat Man, use the C weapon here. Use the jet ski to get over the lava with no problem. To beat Heat Man, jump over him, then fire. Welcome to the world of the Woodman. Wait until the monkey jumps before you go forward. To kill the Woodman, watch out for his shield and don't use the metal weapon. Finally, there's Quickman. Use the elevator to get the extra man. Jump right down the middle to avoid the beams. Use your freeze power. Use the regular gun to beat Quickman.
Well, I guess you two guys are here to see Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. I guess I'll cut to the chase and get right to the game, which is my favorite part. One of the really unique things about Star Wars is that there are several different game types in this game, actually. You fly a snowspeeder over the ice world, you're a guy in a corridor and a maze type level. You actually fly in a spaceship. You do ride a swoop bike, which is kind of like a big speeder bike across the land. And one of the coolest parts in the game that I really like is these big walker guys. You can actually fly around them and wrap them up with a tow hitch. And you can circle them just like in the movie. And then you can trip them up. Love that part. The world is in real 3D, so I can look around and go anywhere I want. But I can also aim and shoot up at enemies that are high, low. I can strafe and run and shoot in different directions.
You're out there, Henry.
I can jump over objects. I can actually duck and fire at some of the stormtroopers. I can get different weapons to fight the flamethrower to kill these big ice monsters. Okay, this is the flying over the Star Destroyer. And here you actually can zoom in to the cockpit. In every level, there's different views. You can zoom in and out. You can watch the guy from a third.
Back to discovering the truth. Oops. There. I really wish that OBS has a lot of great video transitions. It has almost no audio transitions. Did I hit a button? There. Oh, Kepsis. Could have said creepy guys are creepy, but instead you got into the source and analyzed the problem. I love your way of thinking. I mean, it wasn't analysis. I lived that. Or rather, due to my intense love of video games, OBS needs Star Wipe. Hold on a minute. Oh, you got your pillow? Nice.
It's so squishy. So squishy.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought it was in here somewhere. Maybe there isn't a star. I mean, this is pretty good, though. Here, check this.
You can actually watch our first person view.
Wait a minute.
Here I have to destroy all these TIE fighters. Watch out for
I was way too fast.
The explosions here are just as good as the other ones.
Whoa. Oh, you got your slippers? Nice stuff. It's not a star. You're right. It might be in there somewhere. You're gonna take up wearing slippers now? Stephanie got the Yeti slippers from Overwatch.
ですが、犯人はどうして鍵がかかっているなんて勘違いをしたのでしょう。男子の部屋のシャワールームに
Oh my god, these are actually really nice.
Yeah, they looked really fuzzy and soft inside.
はずですけど、犯人がそう勘違いしたの
Oh
は
wait, how did I turn it
現
off?
場に関
I
す
don't
る
know how to turn it off. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Don't know.
These are real cute.
Remotely, what they're asking me now. I've missed last too much text. I don't. I guess this? This is one of the things about visual novels. It's very difficult to concentrate when there's chat and somebody with very cute slippers.
だけど、もう少し正確に言えば、犯人が知らなかったのは、苗木君と舞園さんが
Oh, so somebody was busting in to kill me? That's what I thought they were gonna get
犯
to.
人は勘違いしてしまったのよ。
だからシャワールームには鍵があると思い込み、鍵を壊しにかかったのだな。
それが無意味な
Maximum.
行動と
Hey,
も
Andy.
知らず
I am just drinking water.
最
It's
終
boring.
的には力ずくで開けたのか。
It's Thursday. I'm gonna
犯人
buy.
は相当混乱したはずよ。結局、
Why is
ドア
it
が
still
開
on
いて
auto?
ね
What did I?
犯人
Oops. How do I undo auto? There we go. By self-imposed restriction, I'm just keeping drinking 2 weekends, which I'm gonna assume includes Friday evening, and maybe after lunch on Friday. I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow, though. I gotta be on my game.
じゃあ、犯人って部屋の交換を知らなかった
Thirsty
人なの？
Thursday? They're all thirsty.
鍵は当てはまらないじゃない。
That's right.
犯人は誰だっつうんだ。
Oh, cool.
It's actually a really nice
この
background.
犯人が決まらなかったら、どうなる？
よし、とりあえず多数決で決めよう。とりあえずでいいんだ。
つうか、この状況ってやばくねえか？リアルな話、誰か何とかしてくんねえと。
どんな些細なことでも構いませんわ。
Where does Steph get May slippers? Is that a BlizzCon thing, or are they selling those already?
What?
The slippers.
They're a BlizzCon exclusive.
Oh, damn.
Which means if you are interested in purchasing
あなたですか？
the May slippers, and you have a virtual ticket to BlizzCon, you can actually purchase them in the store right now.
That is wild.
Yeah, just like this.
That makes them very expensive. And yeah, she also got a Sombra pillow.
Giant Sombra. Look at this Sombra.
It's very large. Indeed,
Look how
quite
squishy
big.
it is. It's real squishy.
That is pretty
I bet you
squishy.
you're gonna put your head on this and you're gonna be all dreaming about hacking.
Probably. I mean,
It's a hacking
that could be
dreams?
presumed, yeah.
Ah, hacking dreams. All them squishy hacking dreams. Wait, I'm gonna take the snowball out with his little removable eye patches.
Oh, okay.
Because it's really cute. But I'm surprised that Diva backpack is actually really, really nice too.
It's so hard to listen and read at the same time.
犯人が現場に入った方法か。
舞園が部屋の鍵を落として、それを犯人が拾ったんだろ。
Oh. I'm Topa, you angling on inside info? Yeah, Kala, I was worried. The virtual ticket's pretty expensive, isn't it? Should I just sign up for a community college video editing course to get access to editing programs, or should I try to self-teach? I self-taught. But if you're not confident in your ability to learn on your own, then sign up for a class. But I learn faster by myself. Haven't caught a stream since Steph introduced the new job, and I'm super happy / excited for her. Oh, cool. I'll pass that along when she comes back. What kind of projects did you first start out editing? If you go way back, I used Vegas, I think, to do some like interview videos. Once, skip forward a year or two, and I made, in the early Inside Gaming, mid-Inside Gaming days, I should say. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention at all. Fuck! This is why I don't like streaming visual novels, damn it. So, dude was saying somebody was invited in. Do I have evidence that contradicts that specifically? I don't know. Wait, there's gotta be a history button. Can I not go back and review what was read? I didn't make AMVs with Windows Movie Maker because I didn't have Windows Movie Maker. Also, I couldn't download enough anime to make anything out of. I think it's this one, but nope. Okay. Sure. Suyaka invited the killer to her room. Okay. I thought that was it. There's no way... Her wrist was broken? That could have happened after. None of this is particularly... None of this is particularly contradictory to that concept. Struggle, maybe? They might have forced their way in. I mean, the struggle could have happened once that person was inside. I guess if they were invited in, well, no. The idea was there was a struggle in the room, and then the killer followed her into the bathroom. Because she hid herself. So, there being a struggle makes sense. The killer tried to kill her in the room, they struggled, she got away and hid in the bathroom. I guess her wrist. Yeah, don't help. I mean, you can speculate, but blood on her finger. Her wrist was broken. Oh, let me see here. Maybe there's more information somewhere. Gold. When someone attempted to force their way into her room, she became frightened. So it says it right there, but nothing about the keys means that that's... Maybe it's this? Okay. That's weird. Because the item itself doesn't contradict. It's the story around the item. Okay, I'm figuring out, like, it's weird. There's always a situation in games like this where you have to sort of figure out how the developers think about it and the things that they make connections between, so you can start to think like them. Like how rigid the bounds of their logic is. Bounds are. There we go. Ooh, get him, Kyoko. Anyway, there were people asking questions. I'm sorry, but I did have to kind of concentrate and read for a little bit. Ooh. What the fuck? Oh, that's interesting. Other characters introduce different evidence? Ah.
メモ帳の下のページに残された筆圧を鉛筆でこすって浮かび上がらせるんだよね。それを見た時に思ったもん。メモに字を書くときはメモ帳から破った後で書かないとって。
Well, I guess she didn't do it.
古い手法だけど意外と古典の役に立つものね。ちなみに
Or she didn't write the note at least. Whatever.
大義君の部屋のデスクの上に。
Oh, Jesus.
このメモを事件前に残せたのは
You planted evidence on me.
昨晩だけ部屋を交換していたという舞園。
大輝くん、これはあなたが。違うけど。そうでしょうね。このメモには舞園と読めるサインが書いてあったみたいです。
She wrote it to whom?
ある人物を呼び出そうとしている。そこで。
Random question, what would you think of Nintendo making a non-portable Switch and selling it for $99? I don't think it would work, because there are games on the Nintendo service that require the touchscreen. So it would have to be like a mini Switch that also doesn't play all the Switch games, which would be kind of weird. Oh, wait. Yes, Ifumi, we know.
そのメモで呼び出された人物なんて存在するとしても、その人物が事件に関係しているとは思えませんわ。どうして？聞いていただけますか？では、お話しして差し上げましょう。
Oh, I got a truth bullet again? Alright. Nameplates were switched.
部屋を交換していたのです。ですが、そのメモの呼び出し先には私の部屋とありますわよ。そっか。
So come to the other room.
そのメモで呼び出されたら、その人は舞園さんの部屋に行っちゃうんだ。苗木くんがいた舞園さんの部屋にです。つまり呼び出された人物がいたとしても。
Oh, Cityscape?
事件とは関係ないはずですわ。
Oh, okay, so they don't know that the plates were switched, I guess? That makes sense.
前園さんと苗木ですが、そのメモ私の部屋。そうか。その人は苗木くんがいた前園さんの部屋にです。それは
That is always cool. That is always cool.
僕の部屋と前園さんの部屋はネームプレートが交換されて。
ネームプレート？そう。 部屋の交換と同じようにね。そのせいで苗木くんがいた舞園さんがいた苗木くんの。
つまり舞園さやかのネームプレートの部屋には。
じゃあそのメモの通りに行動しても舞園。
しかも2人の部屋は隣同士じゃあ、それをやったのは誰なのかしらね。
そんじゃ。
これだ。そもそも部屋の交換を知ってたのは、だからネームプレートの交換ができたのは。
そのことは彼女は呼び出した人物に対してネームプレートの入れ替えをしていなければ。
でもどうして舞園さんは
ネームプレートの交換。苗木君との部屋の交換を隠した上で。部屋の交換を隠した上で。それについて知る。
So you could kill them?
その人物を部屋に招き入れた後、答えは。
And essentially frame someone else?
前園君に呼び出された人物がなんと犯人が判明してしまったぞ。
そいつが誰かが
あの部屋ではもしや。
じゃあそこでどんな争いがあったのか。
そういえばあの現場にはモニターが落ちて。
そういや
前園さんに勧められて僕が護身用にもきっと犯人はあの前園の骨折が模擬刀のせいって。
Can you kill in this game? I think indirectly. Did she have like gold on her wrist? Yeah.
これだ。それは骨折した前園右手首の腫れている部分に。
もしかして
あの模擬刀の金箔だよ。あの金箔って少し触っただけでもすぐ手についちゃうんだけど、それが前園さん。そうか、そこに模擬刀の打撃を受けたからだな。
Good job, bro.
なるほどなるほど。
Played Danganronpa V3 yet? No, I haven't finished this game. I've got a 80% of one Danganronpa and an entire other one to get through first. So no. Yes, sure. Tell me more. I think I am. Ah, here we go. Okay. Combine the bullets with the weak spots. Okay. Got it. Although it is getting late. I kind of have to stop streaming. I don't know when. Hold left bumper, use the stick to select a bullet. Fewer bullets to be loaded. And we set to mean. Alright. Okay. Sheath, knife set, sword. Alright.
あの部屋で争いが始まった際に犯人は模擬刀を手にしたんだ。そこで最初の一撃が繰り出されたんだ。模擬刀の先制攻撃だべ。
そこで前園さやか殿は骨折してしまったの。慌てて応戦をしようとしたあいつは隠し持ってた包丁を取り出したものね。それすらも犯人に奪われちゃって。
そして犯人に殺されてしまう。
これがあの部屋で起きた一部始終だべ。あの部屋で争いが始まった際に犯人は模擬刀を手にしたんだ。そこで最初の
sheath has. Didn't the sheath have like cuts on it?
先制攻撃だべ。それは違う。
最初に模擬刀の一撃があったとは考えられないんじゃないかな。
Somebody came in with the knife and somebody defended themselves with a sword.
ほら、刃物で切りつけられたみたいな傷があるでしょ。
That's rough. Like, if you didn't remember that detail, you'd get stuck there pretty hard. You just didn't remember that one thing.
現場にあった刃物って。
Because you don't get any description of those bullets when you're in the debate, right?
鞘に包丁の傷だって模擬刀で襲いかかるなら刀を
Hold on a
鞘から
minute.
抜くはずだよね。
Got some nice printer paper today. Here's a doodle. Oh, that's cute. Come on. Hey, Steph? Steph? I think she's eating. Hey, Steph? We're listening to something? I should probably listen to a podcast or an audiobook or something. That's still really cute. Hold on a minute. Saw a lot of bees coming out of someone's eyes. Is that from Cuphead? I think it was from Cuphead. Whatever. Shit's still cute. Still have it on that transition. Excellent. Hold on. Let me make it even longer. I really need to experiment with all these, all the different kinds of transitions. Find the corniest ones. Haven't found a star yet.
最初に模擬刀が使われたのは。
ということは分かったぞ。犯人はあの部屋を訪れた直後、その包丁でいきなり
So Sayaka tried to kill somebody.
彼女は実際に模擬刀で応戦したが、そして模擬刀の一撃で骨折させられた。
いいえ、模擬刀で応戦したのがマイさん。
なんで考えられねえんだよ。
舞園さんは模擬刀を手にしていない。
これだ。それって彼女の手のひらって綺麗なままだったし、模擬刀
どうして手のひらを見ただけで。
Can you make a transition where it fades in with matrix code? Yes, you can. You can give it transition files, or stingers as they're called. And if you make your own matrix transition, then yes, you can.
あの模擬刀の金箔ってちょっと触っただけでも。
Do you use OBS? Yes, B, I do.
実際模擬刀の柄の部分は塗装がかなり剥がれていたでしょ。きっとあの模擬刀を使った人の手に。だからもし舞園さんが模擬刀を使ってたなら。
シャワールームに逃げ込んだ時
どうして言い切れるのよ。私がブスだから。
Toko's so awesome.
いや、そうじゃなくて。
I don't remember any of this. I'm guessing on this one. Oh, okay.
知らなかったな。あんただって似たようなもんじゃない。ジャンボタニシの匂いがしてるわよ。
褒められてるの？なされてるの？
なされた。
とにかく彼女はつまりもっと待ってだとするとその
Ask you all in chat to pour one out for our fallen homie Beef Tank.
だけどさ。
初めに包丁を持った人物が襲いかかり。
May we remember him well.
これで分かったでしょ。
Yep, she set a trap. You gonna play Shadow of War or Fractured but Whole? Both. I played Shadow of War for like 90 minutes. This is gonna be one of the most like spoiled things I've ever said, but I think I don't need that much of that kind of game. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna put more time into it, but like, man, if it's just running around, like, setting a point on the minimap, running to that thing, hitting XXX, hitting Y when I see Y, XXXY, XXXY, shoot an arrow, XXXY, stab on the ground, XXXYB, and now I have a new Orc Man. I'm like, okay. Set next mark on the minimap, run over there, XXXY, 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 arrow, arrow, XXXYB. Alright, now I got two Orc Men's. Alright, another point on the minimap. Let's run there. XXY, XXXY, XXY, XXYB, XXY, XXY, arrow, XXYB. A double jump? Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's so many different kinds of games that I don't know that I need to play another game that's just a lot of that. You're describing games in general. I know you hit buttons and things happen, sure, but like this is different. It's at least different. Shadow of War might be different. Oh, oh yeah, Steph, I was going to show you.
What? It's so cute.
No.
Excellent. I want this.
Slippers.
Oh, I got Yeti slippers. This is exactly how I look currently at home right now.
It kind of is, yeah. The explosion of Blizzard things in your wardrobe has been noticeable.
I was just thinking about it. Since I started, I have received 1 hoodie, 3 t-shirts, and I bought 1 Henley, which was also funny because then everybody's like, "Hey, that's a really nice Henley."
What's a Henley?
The shirt with the buttons, that looks kind of like a thermal, but it has the like stitching. The purple one.
Oh, okay.
That's the Heroes one. But it was just really good. They were like, "Where'd you get that?" I was like, "Dude, we sell them. Where'd you? I didn't
People
make this."
probably don't look anymore. Yeah. Did you ever like The Witcher 3, of course? Yep, little robot.
Look at a snowball. Wait, and then.
ですがそう考えれば彼女は標的にした人物を自分が泊まるないその部屋で殺人を犯すことによってですがその標的に部屋の交換が
そのためにですが、その計画は危険すぎやしませんかね。たとえ標的を殺すことにする。
お人よしの苗木に舞園もそう思っていたからこそ。
Dizzy eyes. You've got the
それに
sleepy
彼女
eyes.
さえない苗木と国民的アイドルの前ではですがそんな彼女の計画も包丁で襲いかかった際彼女はもぎそこで右手首を骨折そして
Oh, he's got a winky face. He's got a battery. Oh, look at this. He's got a battery charging face. Oh, just like the short. Charging face.
今は舞園さんを殺した犯人
Just have him float around you. It'd be really tiring for my arms.
I imagine, yeah.
Oh my god, he's really cute!
Holy
crap!
Oops, hold on. Dang. Lagging for anyone else? I hope not. But looks like it's been somewhat frequent. Nice here, Gold Slayer is a relatively new track you listen to. It'd be cool to see your live reaction. Like always, though, it's your life and stream. I'll check it out. I don't know that I'll necessarily listen to it live. But thank you for the recommendation. Must be some kind of clue. Something. Oh. Mysteries.
その前の争いで右手を骨折していたはずだ。舞園ちゃんが書いたのはいいとして、その
Gosh, it's just so confusing.
数字のことならその女がそれが当たり前よ。
Oh, there we go. I was wondering how much they dragged this out.
数字じゃない。その最初の文字って11。
本
当だ。これって。
They got there. They got there. Just. Oh, what could it mean? Thoughts so close to. Oh, is God Slayer that autocorrected? Okay. Why didn't they start with that evidence in the first place? Oh, God. Oh, no. They can't do it. Oops. There you go. Oh, we don't have to connect all the dots. It was clearly Sakura. Come on, where are you? There you are. Wait. Huh? I thought that was... There he is. Sorry, bud. Yes, that's all that was necessary. All this bullshit. Whatever.
I'm just hugging my stomach.
I mean, so wait, he gets to graduate though, and it technically wasn't murder; it was self-defense. Wait, no, hold on. That gets weird. So she tried to kill him, but then she locked herself in the bathroom. So it's like, then he unscrewed the door and went in after her. So I don't know. Well, still gotta do this. It's the shirt, right? There we go. That's still murder? Yeah, that is still murder, you're right. He's still... His life was no longer in danger.
と犯人も気づいていなかったそうよね。
そのワイシャツだけで
袖口が白いワイシャツを着てる人は
そうだそんな燃えかすだけじゃ誰のもんかなんて
証拠金どうやら見えてきたみたいね。
When? No. I guess I fucked up. Yep. I guess how? Where? God damn it. Okay, I don't understand what they're going for here, but whatever. Oh, that. But that's also where? Blizzard has an ugly holiday Overwatch holiday sweater? I didn't know that. Hold on a minute, let me click on this. Oh, that's pretty great, actually.
That's why Kate needed the Christmas lights. She was taking lots of pictures with our Christmas lights and the sweaters.
Shit. I don't know. Crystal Ball, I guess, but I'm not sure who that belonged to. I can't remember. Yeah, I need to stop yelling. Oh, he's tilted. You can review evidence to X. Ah, thank you. I was curious about that, Sanic. Asahiro left the ball in the laundry room on accident. That doesn't really mean anything. Found next to the incinerator, shirt cuff. Incinerator's off. Kodo was on. Roughly 30 feet. Did he? So he tied the shirt around the ball and tried to huck it into the incinerator? I'm gonna shoot this through the... Yeah, we'll see if this works. Okay. Divine with it. So you get health back for correct answers? That's pretty cool. I like that. It gives you enough wiggle room to just not get certain things, but get other things. That's one thing Phoenix Wright doesn't have, or didn't have. Weevil, I don't know what's going on, but this is interesting. That's pretty intense, right? Uh-oh. They talk way too much? That's the whole game, B.
桑田君、君が何て言おうと今回の事件の答え。
Ah, closing argument, okay. Alright. Interesting. Truth panel, okay. This is odd. Oh, so it's right to left. Right, right. She stabs at him. Picks this up, I guess. Oh, okay, okay. I was like, I need more. This isn't quite right. Hold on. Okay, so goes inside. She stabs. I imagine there'd be a panel of homeboy grabbing the sword. Oh yeah, okay. That turns and looks. She comes in. He blocks. It's weird that they made it like agendered, a-charactered. There's a little bit more coming up. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, Jesse, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Ecchi is the gay one. Not quite. Ecchi is like perverted, but not pornographic. A lot of jiggles, a lot of upskirts. Breaks her hand. She drops the knife. I'm guessing that's what that means. She runs, locks herself in the bathroom, tries the door, it's locked. Freaked, scared. Wait. I guess the door's open here, so I expect there to be a little more activity there. Then stabs her. She writes this while she's dying. Now she's dead. Act 3. Takes off his shirt. Grabs a hair roller. Rolling it on out. Sees this thing. Has the ball. Throws it. Swoosh. Hits the button. Turns on. Knots the clothes. Throws the clothes. But a flaming sleeve was left behind. That's actually a pretty cool puzzle. I don't know about that. Ecchi can get very close to hentai. Well, yeah, close. But like no close-up penetration. No fucking squelching thrusts. No I was about to say no chipmunk chirping from the ladies, but that actually does happen in Ecchi. Please don't describe it like that. I'm sorry to use such crass language to describe such high art. You're gonna bomb? What do you mean? Listen, lovemaking is beautiful. Oops. Seriously? You gotta redo the whole thing? Alright, well, that isn't what that means, then. I guess it's this? There we go. Alright, fine. This is actually pretty cool. Pretty cool way to like end a puzzle sequence. Yeah, and this Jess' OST is legitimate. Are you guys trying to teach Jesse how to? Oh, never mind. You're making a. It's like a suicide pact, but for browser history. What's up, Corgi? I'll take it that this isn't the majority of the gameplay. Weevil, it's been a weird mix of like visual novel, exploration, like point and click kinda, and then like Phoenix Wright court case stuff. Kind of hard to really summarize what it is. Is there a way to play the other two without a Vita? I mean, they're on PC, that's how I'm playing it, right? My problem with this game is you have to play it in 2 to 3 hour chunks because you can't forget anything between trials. Yeah, that stuff burned me kind of hard with this game. I would come back to it months apart and forget a lot. Maybe I will actually play this game more often in the future. That's pretty cool. Boom! There's always a way to play Vita games if you have a computer. It is said, and it is the truth. Ah. What? Full-time battle! Of course there's another thing. What the fuck? AKA the BTB BTW. Got it. Destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. That's not too bad. So it's just a rhythm game? I can do this, man. Okay. So many different types of game to this game. Yeah, there's a lot of mini games, a lot of weird like micro rules. It's kind of interesting. Their weak spot statement will appear. Press Y button to shoot it with a truth bullet like any other statement. Oh. Okay. So you have to open them up to some kind of thing that you can contradict. Alright. Toolkit. Yeah. I just want to get to a save point. I was hoping to watch Trainspotting tonight. I have actually borrowed Matt Peak's Blu-ray for like 6 months, and I've never watched it. This doesn't seem... That last one didn't seem like it was in time with the music at all. I thought you had to choose the things, but I guess it just chooses for you? What? What the... What was I doing? Was I supposed to hit Y? I went tempo. You gotta use Y. Oh! Yeah, sure. What if you just say no? Press A and then Y. What? Alright. Yeah, I thought it was like you have to... Hold on. You pick an argument with A and then you shoot it with Y? Hold on. Throw your opponent's statements. Match your button presses with tempo marker. Yeah. Press the A button to lock on an opponent's statement. Press Y to shoot it. Alright. I don't understand the A and then Y thing, but whatever. Say no, you fail and have to do the entire trial? Oh, fuck. Alright, well, thank you. Thank you for letting me know without tempting my dumb fate. Alright. Okay. What if you just never hit A? Oh! I guess eventually there will be arguments that take more than one bullet to break. I think I get it. The rhythm doesn't match the song all that well. I guess I'll just have to do it by vision. When you finish this one, are you going to play the sequel? I think so. I mean, it depends how good this game is ultimately. Uh-oh. Cool. That was cool. Shit, bro. That's what happens when you stab somebody. Stab them right in the chest. Huh? Oh, I got to see on the final part? Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Let's all kill... Oh my god. Yep, sorry bro. You broke him. I shot him in the brain. Got him. He's still broken. Poor guy. There it is. There it is. Oh. She did it for her friends. That's real tragic. Dang. Say god dang. Like stab a fucker. Whatever. They got a humanizer in the end. Oh, please. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. The devs killed off Leon and Sayaka first because they were the first designed for the game, so they kept using them as reference for the other characters. They got so sick of looking at them they killed them off first. Is that like from an interview or something, or is it just a theory of yours? Doki doki. Oh, don't do that. Yeah. You play a lot of visual novels? No. I played enough to know it's not something I really want to spend a whole lot of time doing. I got a good idea of how they work. Night, Dr. Walrus. Thank you for your contributions in chat. You did have a choice, though. Yeah. Sayaka's murdered because she thought a dex build practical? Don't be Sayaka. You're gonna need that endurance. You're gonna need strength. Do your squats. It's good for you. It'll save your life someday. Whatever. Monokuma's just having some fun. Take it like a man, Leon. How gnarly is this gonna get? You can hit him with a bat? Holy shit. Oh man, what? Is he gonna get pelted with baseballs until he's dead? No! That is gnarly. No, come on. Ugh. No. Don't watch. Thousand blows? Oh, God. Why is it spinning around? They gotta watch? Oh, is that part of the rules? At least they didn't show his mutilated body. Okay, that's a pretty classy way to do it. As fucked up as that is. Shit. Shit, son. Yeah, I'm such a shit. Yeah, he didn't really have any redeeming factors, but still. Hifumi is too? Yeah, she doesn't. She seems kind of shitty. When do I get to save? Can I save now? I don't think I can. Hifumi. Sorry. Jesus. They. Hifumi is the neat. I thought Toko was the neat. I guess not. Good old Toko. Yeah, I can't give away all the plot. You can save whenever you want in the handbook, I'm pretty sure, unless it's only the later games. Is there a button for handbook that I'm not hitting? Just quit whenever, you know, the first round goes, so you could run it pretty quick. I don't want to do that again. I guess if you hold B, you can just hit the right stuff, but... I thought that was going to be a save point. It's in line with Zero Escape. It does seem pretty similar. Yeah. Although I didn't get very far in 999. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Oh, you were joking? Yeah, I kind of would, right? No! To be bad. This is my last day. I have to watch Trainspotting today. Come on. Carry them with me forever. Any more songs to play? Did someone sub recently? Not that I've seen. Unless I missed something. Why does Matt need his DVD back so badly? Because he wants to watch it. He said he wanted to see it again. And he told me that like 2 weeks ago. And I still haven't given it back, so this is it. This is it for real. What? That I didn't know. Oh, never mind. Hey, I did it. What's the pretense of this game? Oh, you mean the premise? Jewbear Pig? Pretty good name. Oh, Jesus. The idea is that all of these kids, these teen kids, woke up in a school, locked there by some bear, and they're told that they stay there forever unless they kill somebody and get away with it. Yes, I do want to save. It's going to be group watching of Trainspotting. No. I'm not that cool. Alright. that'll have to do it for tonight, guys. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm gonna go get my fill of some UK trance music and garage. At least that's what I interpret being in Trainspotting. So I need to catch up. Just like there are many sequels to Danganronpa, there are sequels to Trainspotting, and I got to do my homework. So thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry if it was a little choppy tonight, but thank you for getting through the first class trial. I'm sorry it took me so long, but it was fun. And yeah, hopefully I'll stream some more this weekend. See you guys then, hopefully. Have a good Friday, everybody. God, that shit's awesome. I gotta do that forever.
Here's the swoop bike level. See, I'm chasing this gang inside the town. See how fast it gets. I can zoom out and look in a third-person view. See, I can see all the walls. I gotta try and bump them and stop them from getting to loot. I really like how fast this level moves. It's pretty overwhelming at first when you're inside the narrow confines of the town, but you get out later on and you actually get out onto the desert and you go over the Sarlacc pits and you have to do the jumps and go through the canyon. Insane. Here I can go anywhere I want and look at things. I can search the walls and stuff and find hidden items. Well, that's just some of Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. Whoa, those are 3.
The most significant difference to us was capacity. Before, we were given restrictions in capacity, so we had to create one basic model and fiddle around with it, making players believe there were variations. It was a good way to become resourceful in limited circumstances. But on the CD-ROM, that restriction was completely taken away, and we didn't have to worry about various ways of modifying one basic model. If we needed 100 models, we could create each of them from scratch. The basic concept you have when creating RPGs is to imitate the real world and create a fictional world within the game. We have followed that concept in previous versions of this series, but technically, we had to use one basic model in different ways, or use a world symbolized specifically for game use. Now it is much easier for us to achieve our original goal. We can now express more of the real world in the game. The number of simultaneous music output channels used to be 8 in the Super NES. Now it's 24. We leave 8 of them open for sound effects, so we have 16 to use for the actual music. That adds a lot of richness to the music. For example, when you hit the piano keys with both of your hands, you get 10 notes at once, and you won't be able to create that kind of a sound on Super NES. Suppose we create that piano